Hey guys, it's me. Um, so as I said in my last video, I had wanted to wait to do really anything with this channel until I was not here, but pandemic, y'all. So here I am anyway. Pardon all the noise in the background. We have 5 adult cats and 4 kittens right now. It's a little bit of a... This is Joy. She likes to gnaw on fingers. But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with right now, so excuse the background noise. But today's video, I wanted to do a unbox slash review of the Corona Tarot. My fiance had actually found this while searching for a separate deck for herself and then pointed it out to me kind of as a joke, and I'm like, actually, no, you need to get that. I will say it shipped really fast. We ordered 3 separate decks on Etsy, and this was the first one that got here. So there's that. I really like the design. The way they did the suits for this was really cool. But also, there's a second full card for the deck because they send you a little thing about it. But the original design for the Zero or Full card was censored in the Chinese printers at the last moment, so they created another Full card, but still sent the original out for us Americans, and I think it's kind of great. Let me just, it's beautiful. It's art. I also really like the art in general for this deck. It's different than what you'd normally see. I did previously use this deck a couple times, so it's already shuffled, but words. First of all, it shuffles really nicely. The cards don't stick. Even on the first use, the cards weren't sticking together. It was really easy to get them out and shuffle. They have a good energy to them. It's more lighthearted than a lot of the decks I use. A lot of the decks I use are kind of kick you in your ass, but the energy behind this one's a little bit more, I guess the energy behind the Fool, you know. But I also love the way they did the cards. So, obviously the Corona Tarot, it's going to follow the things of the coronavirus. So cups is, like, this is the 4 cups. Cups is soap and hand sanitizer. We got, oh, there's more cups. Discs or pentacles is toilet paper, which again, I found that very entertaining. I'm just trying to go through the minor arcana first. Wands was actually, they used canes, and swords was face masks. So I thought that was cool how they did that, and you can see the different suits on the back of the cards. Also, for the court cards, they did the same images but changed it depending on the suit. So let me see if I can get, here we go. So for example, this is Queen of Cups versus Queen of Discs, right? So it's like, it's the same image but done in a different light. Same thing with, I'm going to try and find the King of 2 different suits because I find it quite entertaining. If you saw my last video, you saw one of the kings already. The kings are the crematorium, and I was set to go into the funeral service industry at one point, so one of the things that you do learn about is infectious disease and how you deal with that with a dead body. So the crematorium card as the king in all the suits was quite humorous to me in a kind of grim sense. And then the major arcana was I'm trying to find some major arcana for you. They did things a little bit differently. Like instead of Temperance, they have this card which is art. I actually really like this card. We got the Moon was done as this, where like everyone's like the riots everyone was worried about with Corona, and then it wasn't Corona that caused the riots. But yeah, I don't feel like I need to say it, but in this climate I do. I am for Black Lives Matter. I'm trying to see what else we got here. So throughout the suits, they also follow news sources, actually. Like the news and like screens come up a lot in the different suits. This is, for example, the Sun card. Let me see if I can get any other major arcana out here. Instead of the Wheel of Fortune, they just had Fortune, and it was that. And I found that quite fitting. Let me see if I can get any other major arcana up here. The Chariot. I love it. My only thing that I will say, oh, the Magician is that instead. I love it. But again, yeah, like, see, following the media. The Star. The Empress. I really love the deck. I really love the art. I love how they portrayed it. I feel like some of the cards were questionable. Like, for example, the Devil card is Bat Soup, and I'm like, you didn't have to do that. It was kind of questionable. Wasn't really a fan of that. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I also wasn't a super big fan of the fact that it didn't come with its own book. And they don't even have one available that you can get separately. So I was not a fan of that. This is, by the way, the Fool card they replaced this one with. So, I will say that, I don't know, I don't like the art on this one as much, but this is kind of just like a memento, so I don't actually shuffle that one into the deck. I use this one for reading, but I do like the art on the original more. Death card is, but, yeah, so those are kind of the pros and the cons of the deck. It might be a little hard to connect with at first. I did find that, at least for me, yeah, here's the Devil card I was talking about. I didn't find that as amusing as most of the rest of the stuff. But overall, I'd say it's a really cool deck. It is fun to use. I would say your first time using it, do it in a reading where you're using multiple decks, so you can kind of feel how it likes to talk to you. For me, it likes to be a little bit more humorous than the other decks I like to use, so it was kind of good to figure that out before I tried to just read with this, because it probably would not have given me the answers I needed at the time. But I will try and link their site. Yeah, that's the word. Their webpage on the interweb. I'll link that in the description box. And I think that's all I needed to say about this deck. Also, the box is actually, one thing I actually really like about this box before I go is that most decks I find tend to actually get kind of stuck in the box, and they actually have it bend a little bit more backwards on one side, so it's easier to actually get the cards out. So I found that super convenient, just because, as I said, I've had decks where I couldn't get them in and out, and I've bent cards trying to keep them in the deck box. That's all I really have to say about this deck. I hope you guys might consider getting it, because, I don't know, support artists. But until next time. Bye.